We found 10 hard rock Christmas songs that we love that we're hoping you know about. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music. Like most of you, I've been surrounded by Christmas music most of my life. As a program director in radio, I've had to flip a few radio stations to an all-Christmas music format a few times through the years. I currently work for a radio station that is all Christmas right now, and I love it. I've always been a fan of Christmas music. It's interesting, with holiday tunes, it's a chance for people who hate instrumental music to all of a sudden think, wow, this is kind of cool stuff. People who don't like elevator music, all of a sudden you're listening to the Raycon of Singers. Don't like jazz? Somehow you like Vince Guaraldi Trio and the Charlie Brown Christmas. There's a cross-pollination, and there's almost a breaking down of barriers when it comes down to Christmas music. But this is Rock History Music. And if you want to hear about other Christmas songs, go to our sister channel, Nail Sheet. We're doing, I think, about 12 videos on the worst Christmas songs of all time and the best Christmas songs and the biggest movies in Christmas and all that stuff. That's on nailsheet.com. We'll put a link actually in the bottom of the description of this video. So I asked our multiple groups on Facebook, tell me about songs that maybe left or right of center, maybe are not the most popular rock songs, since most Christmas songs are not in the rock genre. They're out there, but a lot of radio stations don't play them. And I got hundreds and hundreds of answers from you. Thank you. We're going to share 10 of them right now. A version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town I've never heard before from Dokken. There's a great rock driving riff in this one that almost makes you forget that it is indeed a Christmas song. As one of their YouTube fans says, "Rockin' to Dokken at Christmas." John Levin is the guitarist on this song, and it is delicious. Our next one, Halford, "O Come All Ye Faithful." It's Metal Christmas from the famous Rob Halford, lead singer of Judas Priest, with his solo project named after him from 2009. It has that soaring rock metal feel, and it's incredibly infectious. As One-Eyed Jack 1970 said on YouTube, as a guitarist, as a headbanger, as a Christian, I love this. And by the way, we're going to have links to every one of these songs in the description of this video so you get a chance to listen to them, because we love these tunes. We're up to Brian Setzer Orchestra and Jingle Bells. This tune almost creates a sense of insane celebration by itself, but when Setzer gives it that rockabilly roller coaster feel, it's kind of hard to stay still. We love this song. It's from Boogie Woogie Christmas from 2002. Relient K and Silver Bells. This song almost never made it on this list because it's almost too pretty, and more than sounding just rock, it's more of a rock ballad. From 2007's Let It Snow, Baby Let It Reindeer, which was actually a re-release of their 2003 holiday album, Deck the Halls, Bruise Your Hand, with some extra songs. Silver Bells was actually a bonus track from their iTunes 2008 re-release. The Darkness, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End. Some British rock from 2003. It was a single release, but it was also available on their Christmas edition of the debut album Permission to Land that came out the same year. It tied with A Thing Called Love from the same album as their biggest hit so far, both peaking at number 2 on the UK charts. So far, they've had 6 number 1 songs on the UK rock charts, but none since 2006. It's Christmas Time and Status Quo. With the loss of singer-guitarist Rick Parfitt last Christmas Eve, it's appropriate to have this little gem on our list. For folks who are not familiar with necessarily UK music and or Status Quo, you might have missed this one. Co-written by Parfitt and his songwriting partner Wayne Morris, it mixes some of that 60s and 70s nostalgia with that Christmas feel. Like the Relient K song, it almost never made it on our list because it's far from hard rock. By the way, the tune was included in Status Quo's box set Pictures, 40 Years of Hits. By the way, we're saying Status Quo because when I did the Rick Parfitt obituary, everyone from England said it's not Status Quo, which we say in North America, but Status Quo. England wins on this one. Houses of Heroes, O Come, Emanuel. Not usually a song you hear in rock form. This is alternative rock with a soaring, gorgeous chorus from their EP Christmas Classic that was released in 2009. And it also features a cover of Silent Night and All I Want for Christmas Is You. Unfortunately, the latter was not included in this list because it does sound a lot like the Mariah Carey version, only in rock form. They didn't really change that much. O Come, Emanuel is sort of that power pop rock ballad thing. And we gotta say, it's a job well done because everything on this list, they're tunes that are rock Christmas songs songs, but they're from performers who have added a little bit more to it, changed it up a little bit. Citizens and Saints with their version of O Come, Emanuel. They're a Christian rock band formerly known as Citizens. They released this tune in 2013 from the EP Repeat the Sounding Joy. Though it's not a huge departure from most versions, their cool rock feel on this song and their arrangement is fresh enough to make it on our list. We got a tiny bit of a YouTube vibe also on this one, via the guitar work. And it has that quality that every song on this video has. In some spots, it sounds more like catchy rock than a Christmas song, but in the end, it has both. You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch by Queen's Club. They're an alternative band from Kansas City, Missouri, but unfortunately it was announced that lead singer Dan Eaton was leaving the band in 2011. Word is, though, that the group is carrying on without him, though we have not heard a lot since. With the ska feel swimming around in an alternative rock arena, this one almost reinvents the original from the 1966 TV special How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and a song that was originally sung by a Mr. Baritone Thurl Ravenscroft. Christmas Eve Sarajevo 1224 is a medley of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen and the Ukrainian carol known as The Little Swallow, first released by the metal band Savatage in 1995 and released by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra the following year on their Christmas Eve and Other Stories. And of course, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra also featured members of Savatage. It's become a true Christmas classic in that rock metal genre for stations who play Christmas music who otherwise would never play that genre. And we have links to every one of those songs in the description of this video. As a rock fan, and if you're strictly a rock fan that does not get swayed by Christmas music, I am not one of those people. Even though I have this channel is very successful. This is my preferred type of music. I like new age music. I programmed jazz in the past. Growing up in Montreal, I remember in the early 60s, my first thought of Montreal was not the Beatles. Even though the Beatles were out when I was a little kid, my first thought was beautiful music, elevator music. So I have an affinity to that, even though, of course, I prefer the Beatles now. So I'm a sucker. I'm like the quintessential person who's going to get sucked into Christmas music because I love so many genres. But as I mentioned off the top, most music fans have a tendency to sort of bring down their boundaries a little bit when it comes to Christmas music and just enjoy the season. This video is all about the rockers, the rock songs, some interesting versions of rock songs when it comes to Christmas time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you click the links below and check out these songs. I think they're really refreshing. If you want to stay into rock at Christmas, I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone because we're past 10,000 subscribers now, which is a milestone for us and usually a hurdle most YouTubers have to get through to sort of be taken seriously in this arena. And I want to thank all of you for subscribing. We're going to have a lot more videos before the end of the year. We're not done yet, but I just want to say thank you for supporting us and watching our videos and sharing our videos. It means an awful lot to us. And have a great holiday season. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music.